Mafia Magazine Radio.
Yo, Singlewood Tip.
Tip, what's good, baby? How you today?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm all right, man. Hold on for a second, Tip. Let me shut you up real quick, all right?
For sure.
For all my listeners out there, man, we get the opportunity to sit down, man, with an incredible songwriter, artist, producer, entrepreneur, and he goes by the name of Tip. Tiptoe the Boss, straight out of Englewood, coming at you tonight, man. And we're going to sit down with this cat for a little bit. He's going to let us know how he getting down on his side of Tip. So, Tip, baby, how the industry treating you these days, man? What's good?
Oh, man, just grinding it out, man. The only thing you can do.
Yeah, no doubt.
Straight grinding, no complaining.
No doubt about that, man. So tell everybody, man, where you originally from and how long you been doing the things you've been doing.
I'm born and raised, man, Inglewood, California. Well, I was actually born on the east side of Los Angeles. Lived there till I was about 6 years old, man, and I've been in Inglewood ever since.
Yeah, no doubt. So Tip, baby, what started this all, man? I mean, at what point, you know what I'm saying, when did you say to yourself, man, I can do that and I can do that well, man, as far as your musical talent goes, you know what I'm saying? And what was the inspiration, man, behind you deciding that you can do all this and do it well?
Well, I originally, I love music, man. I'm somebody who has, 25,000 songs in my iTunes, man, 125 gigs. So I love music, from hip-hop to rock and oldies and everything. So, I always had a love for the music, man, and I still have every Source Double XL Vibe magazine to this day that I got starting in, 1996. Right. So, like I said, I had a genuine love for the music, so I always wanted to be in the industry some kind of way.
No doubt.
And, I got into some trouble with the law, man, when I was about 20. I came home at 21, and, I had a little money to play with, so my brother was actually rapping. My younger brother and his best friend, they had a little group, so, they showed me they were serious. They went and got some studio time, and, I ended up putting some money behind them and kind of starting an independent label, which was MafiaLive Entertainment, which is an acronym for money, attitude, decisions, education, living in faith eternally. And, when you're a made man, that means something.
No doubt.
So, why not want to live a made life? So I'm really into, the Mafia, Godfather, that fascinates me. So,
right.
I ended up starting the label, man, and I had about 8 artists. And I had a studio in my house in Gardena, California. Right. And they weren't really, working like they should have been. They weren't showing up to the studio sessions and meetings, and, they weren't taking it real serious. Right. So I ended up, just start playing with it myself, man. And I got some good feedback around my city. Because, I kind of talk about street issues and, kind of my life story. So when people heard the music, they knew it was honest. Right. So it made sense.
No question.
And I got good feedback on stuff that, now when I listen to it, I'm like, yeah, that wasn't the best stuff. But, you got to start somewhere. But so I just kept going, and learn better songwriting skills by being around seasoned artists, man, because I'm the type of dude, when I meet people, I don't necessarily want a verse from them or a favor or anything like that. I just say, man, just invite me to a studio session. Right. I like the process of making music, so I want to sit and watch how everybody creates, and that kind of fascinates me as well. So I just soaked up game, and it kind of helped me, get comfortable in my style of writing and recording and things like that. Right.
So let's go back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You was a youngster, you was doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? And, you got caught up in the, the law and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm curious to know, while you was down, was there something or somebody, man, that kind of talked you into changing your life, into turning it, you know what I'm saying, from one direction into the music, you know what I'm saying? And if so, man, what did it really take for you to come home, other than your brother and them rapping, you know what I'm saying, to really light a fire under you to make you say, yo, this is profitable. I can do this. I can get serious with this, man. I can make this happen.
It wasn't so much just the music at first. I got somebody who's an older brother to me. I've been around him since I was 12 and he was 20. Right. So you know, before I got in trouble and stuff, when I was still in high school, he opened a restaurant, and he's a street dude, but he, you know, he took his money and opened a restaurant. And before I got my little time or whatever, I had some money put up. So when I came home, you know, I had a plan. Like,
no doubt.
That's one thing about when you do get locked up, man. You have to come home with a plan, or you're gonna end up right back in there.
No question.
So, you know, I had a plan of what I wanted to do. You know, I corresponded with him while I was down, and you know, kind of saw that those that were supposed to be there for me, the people from my hood, you know, that they weren't.
Right.
So it kind of made me condense my circle. And you know, when I came home, I started from the bottom. Like, I took my money, invested with him, and like did everything in the restaurant every day, like from delivering food to waiting tables,
to learning the game,
going to get all the supplies and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so yeah.
It helped me learn the business,
right, from the bottom up,
the restaurant business. But you know, it taught me business,
right,
in a as a whole,
right.
And from there, basically, you know, I got, you know, once I got going and got comfortable, I had a little more freedom to want to pursue the music and stuff.
Right.
Because I had some legal money coming, and you know, I was just having fun with life.
Yeah, just doing your thing.
I felt free.
Yeah, no doubt. So tell us, man, about the sports part of it all, man. I mean, you know, I heard you was a pretty good ball player. You know, you was a pretty good athlete. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like me and you both know, you know what I'm saying, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, the athletic thing just don't work out, man. But, you know, give us a little insight, man, on you know, your ball playing and, you know what I'm saying, and how that kind of worked out or how that didn't work out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when I was in high school, man, you know, I'm like 5'8", man, so I was a point guard. But the high school that I went to was a real good basketball school.
Right.
And guards that were older than me, and you know, I was doing pretty well though, but like they kind of showed favoritism to certain people. So, right. You know, I felt that, and you know, one day at practice, I got into it with somebody on my team over like after practice, but you know, we had a fight or whatever. And you know, I ended up getting kicked off the team, and you know, I had a chance to get back on, but I just didn't like the way the favoritism and all that was playing out. So I just kind of lost the interest in it as far as playing for the school. You know what I mean? That's when I started to dabble in the streets and make my little money. So I was like, shit, I'm not going to school today. I'm trying to make this little $100, $200.
Yeah,
so I can get these Jordans. You know what I'm saying? but what I did do is I ended up going to junior college. You know, after my little stuff with the law, and you know, I ended up playing there, and I actually got an invite to walk on at UNLV.
Right.
And I played with them for that full summer, but I had an issue with my transcripts, and I had to go to junior college out there to take a couple classes, and you know, at that point, I just kind of, you know, kind of let the air out of me.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just
I still play now for fun though, but just as far as taking it serious,
sometimes it's just too much. Sometimes
go somewhere with it, I couldn't do it.
No doubt. So let's get to the projects, baby. Let's get to, you know what I'm saying, you already told us, man, how you came home, you know what I'm saying, and you got with your brother, you got with Dollar Bill and K Dizzle, you know what I'm saying, K Diesel.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no question. And you start doing your own thing, you know what I'm saying, came up with Made Life Entertainment, you know what I'm saying, and y'all got to crack it, man. Tell us about, man, how that first project came about, man, and what inspired y'all to actually get that in and get that done.
Well, I mean, honestly, man, we were just recording just a lot of shit, man, just recording, just song after song, and it's like, man, we got to put something out to the streets. And we were actually getting shows. I was this promoter, and we were getting shows, like we opened up for the Yin Yang Twins, Raekwon, man, Young Buck, Mims, when he, at the time, like, so in 2007, man, 2007, 2008, we did about 40 shows.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, we got it. Like, the first, probably half of the shows, we were doing the shows in didn't have any music to pass out to the people. Like, everybody's like, where's the CDs and all that? So, you know, we put the project together, which was called a 9 to 5 is Overrated. And, you know, it did okay in the streets. But, you know, we thugged it out, man. It wasn't the best sound quality and mixing and all that, because, you know, everything was pretty much in-house.
Right.
The graphics, the photography. So everybody was learning, and, you know, we was on the grind, man. We didn't really have a whole lot of money to spend on that.
Right.
So we put the project out, bubbled a little bit. You know, it did what it did. And, you know, that led me to kind of, by then I got comfortable recording myself.
Right.
Like doing solo songs. I'm writing 2 and 3 verses in the hook and all that. So, you know, I put out a mixtape on my own in 2010. It was Still Tipping, Most Hated, but Most Respected.
Yeah. And I know, and I think I heard that because you also formed, you said you formed an alliance with Topic. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And Topic's a favorite of Mafia Magazine, and Topic is a favorite of Mafia Live, man. So, you know, if you and Topic is in the same studio, man, then more than likely, man, some fire gonna come out of that studio. You know what I mean?
That's my guy, man. That's one of the people that I told you. You know, when I met Top, one of my big homies. Yeah. Top would come through the city, man, and post up and holler at my guy. And he introduced us because he knew I was trying to do the music. And at the time, Top was signed.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you know, before I ever met Topic, my boy gave me a CD, and I'm like, damn, I rock with doing music because Topic is raw. Yeah,
no question.
And I, you know, like I said, I was a fan of him first and foremost. I'm still a fan,
no doubt.
But you know, my boy introduced us. I'm like, man, let me know when you go to the studio, man. I just want to come sit in. I don't have to get on no song. You ain't got to do no verse for me.
Yeah.
I just want to come watch you do what you do because I'm a fan.
Right.
And, you know, we did that for a while, and then I had a record I played for him one time. It got a cold-ass Anita Baker sample and all that shit, man. And, like, you know, this is probably a year and a half, 2 years after we kicking it. Like now we kicking it, we homies low-key. So,
right.
A year and a half, 2 years later, I'm playing some more records. And he like, man, I like that one, man. What's up? Who on that record with you? I'm like, man, if you want to get on, man, it's all good. So that was the first one we did.
Yeah.
And man, we just started getting it in, and you know, like the last project he put out, the Freedom Ain't Free.
Mm-hmm. I'm
on 3 of those records.
Yeah.
And 2 of them we shot videos for.
Right. So tell us about the new brand, the new release, baby. Still tipping 2, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Still Tipping 2. I'm right here though.
Yeah.
That's coming real soon. Like within the next, it'll be out on the streets and on the internet, man. Before the end of April for sure.
No doubt.
I'm doing a listening event for it in my city at the Millennium Shoes in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
I'm ironing out all the details now, but
yeah,
you know, that's a project, man. It's something that, like, I'm just basically letting everybody know what I've been doing up until this point.
No question.
And I don't have a whole lot of features. I got Topic on there.
Right.
I got a feature from my boy Slim 400, who's part of the Pushers Egg Camp over there with YG.
Okay.
And my 2 youngins, man, my bro RJ, man, he got a co-record with YG.
Yeah.
Right now. And,
so you got some videos coming? So you got some videos also coming out, man, with the Still Tipping 2? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
I'm right here, dog.
I got a big record on there produced by my boy Fresh Sinatra.
Mm-hmm.
Called Dope Man.
Mm-hmm.
And the video is so called. It was shot by Jason Madison.
Right.
And it's so cold, man. I'm gonna put it on World Star and all that, but the video is a movie, man. But I got 4 other videos done in the wings too. I got a video for my song called Trap Life. I got a video for my song called Getting To It.
Right.
I got a video for my song Hustler Music with Slim 400. So man, like I said, I've been really working, man. I got vlogs and all kind of stuff, man. I'm gonna take them. On this viral stuff on this web, man, I'm taking them into my life. I take them shopping with me to my neighborhood, and we gonna go eat, and you know, I'm gonna show you why I'm known as Inglewood's hardest, man. Everybody don't be outside and moving around like I do. I give respect to my city, from the gangbangers to those that are running for mayor.
No question.
And the business owners and, you know, just the regular people in between. So, you know, I'm just showing that with my internet stuff. And, you know, I'm just letting people in, man, because
putting in work.
I feel like I got a story to tell.
No question.
You know, coming from the overcoming the obstacles that I have and just the life I've led. And, you know, I kind of met my father about 2 years ago for the first time. And, you know, just coming to find out who he was or who he is. But, you know, he's locked up right now doing a federal sentence. But just coming to find out who he is and who he was in his past. And a lot of the same people that, you know, that rock with me, rock with him. So it comes back around full circle, and it's just an amazing story. Like, and you know, I just need the world needs to know. They need to hear Inglewood from a real Inglewood point of view, not you know, some of the guys that have gotten on with other artists, man. They didn't really tell the story right.
And you get ready to tell the story, man, because you want Inglewood's finest. You know what I'm saying? No question about that.
I'm not, you know, like I said, a lot of some of our artists, some of our guys from the city, they got signed to artists down south, and you know, when it's all said and done, they started to sound like them.
Right, no question. For all my listeners out there, man, you got the opportunity right now, man. We sitting down with Tiptoe, you know what I'm saying? The cat straight out of Inglewood, you know what I'm saying? Tiptoe the boss, and he just letting us know, man, how he getting down to things he doing in his side of town. Hey, Tiptoe, baby, do this time restraints, man. Listen, man, yo, we love that you came out. You spent, you know what I'm saying? You spent your time with us, man. You know what I'm saying? And you let us know, man, how you really doing your things, man, on your side of town. You heard? You know what I mean?
Yes,
and for all my listeners out there, man, y'all stay locked in, man, because we got a couple of those tracks that Tip is talking about, man. We got the Dope Man track, you know what I'm saying, all that, man. We're going to bang that for you, man, right after this interview. But before we go, man, Tip, man, I want to give you an opportunity, man, to shout out and plug everything and everybody, man, that's helping you get to the point to where you are today.
Okay, man. First of all, man, shout out to my city, man. Shout out to my mama. And God, man, and my grandmother. I wouldn't be here without my family and just that foundation in the Lord, man. And just shout out everybody on my team, man. You know who they are. It's too many to name. It's not a whole lot, but it's too many to name. You know,
no doubt.
You know who they are, man. Those that I sit down and break bread with every day. And you know, we building together, man.
Your question.
So. Shout out to all my MafiaLive family, my HS Money Gang family, my bro Slack Reed, Top, my nigga Wink, man, just anybody who had a hand in it, man, that good or bad, man, you know, I learned from everything. So shout out to everybody that I came across, man. I learned something. I treat life like fishing, man. I keep the big fish, throw the little ones back. Now I learned a little bit from everybody.
No doubt, baby. All right, man, Tip, man, we appreciate you once again, man. And may you always be blessed in the things that you do, man. And may you always continue to prosper. You heard?
Oh, man, thank you, man. Appreciate it. It was nice talking to you, bro.
No doubt, baby. Peace.